I'm right here, baby. Peace Reflections, you are over here with right there. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button if you haven't already. Welcome to my show. We are doing the Zodiac series. We're doing the Zodiac series this week. So if you missed out, then definitely go over to my playlist tab, Zodiac Compatibility Reflection, and check out everything about Zodiac signs that you need to know. Like, we really have a good time when we be over here talking about these Zodiac signs. Okay, we kick our shit. This is nothing for you to get offended off of reflection. We just be talking our shit. We just be talking our shit, our little Scorpion shit. But all Zodiac signs can come in. Because you may talk to a Scorpio, you get what I'm saying, to came in contact with a Scorpio. That Scorpio could have got on your fucking nerves. It was like, I ain't got time for that moody ass shit. They always, you get what I'm saying, trying to act like they right. They swear they know some shit. They always think they in the hit. You get what I'm saying? We do be. And we do be, don't leave. Don't put that pressure on my twins. Don't put that pressure on us, reflection, okay? So if you missed our last video, we was talking about Scorpios and Taurus, and before that we was talking about Scorpios and Sagittarius. All right, so definitely go check those videos out. If you haven't already subscribed to me on Rumble, go to www.rumble.com and we get unloose over there. We do conspiracy theories and everything, right? But this week we strictly talking about zodiac signs. And later on tonight or tomorrow night, I'll probably upload it tomorrow night. I'm finna break down every zodiac sign. I'm finna break them down, reflection. I'm finna tell y'all why these zodiac signs be acting how they be acting. We gonna all 12 of y'all get ready to get in the building. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to ring my bell so you never miss out on any content. All right. So like we always do, I'm gonna give y'all time. You get what I'm saying, to get everything you need together, get the children out the room, because we cut up. We cut up. Ain't no telling what may come out of our mouth, flex. And yeah, I'm about to start the countdown. And again, tonight we're talking about when a Scorpio is done with you. We need a little piece. So when we said, Shantae's got a man at home. Yeah, Shantae, but Shantae ain't there no more. Shantae left the fuck out the building because Shantae said, I told you was fucking up, didn't you? I told listen, little piece. I told you that. All right, listen. They didn't believe Shantae. They didn't believe Shantae till they came home and all Shantae shit was gone. Oh, Shantae shit was gone. They called straight to voicemail. Called straight to voicemail. Fuck around, download the text now app, and it went straight through. Shantae said, what the fuck you called me for? Didn't you see I had already blocked you? Didn't you see I had already blocked you? Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Click. Block that number 2, reflection. You know the Scorpios can be something serious. They're a little piece of stubborn, reflection, because they a fixed sign and shit. They a fixed sign and shit. That's why you gotta come over here. That's why you gotta come over here, reflection, so I can tell y'all about these zodiac signs and shit, so you can understand them just a little piece better. Because Scorpios, they very misunderstood. They very misunderstood. They really sweethearts. They really in the inside, deep down, like a lollipop, like a lollipop. How many licks does it take to get to the center of my roll? Yeah, how many licks does it take to get to the center? Okay, I'm doing too much, ain't I? told y'all get these kids out the room. I told you I could have fuck around, say anything, please. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me go start this countdown before they strike me already. I keep forgetting them over here on YouTube. I'm wrong about talk my shit. Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and start the countdown. Make sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back. And we are back. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you just came into the room. We are over here in the mind of a Scorpion. This shit could get a little dark, reflection. It could get a little piece of dark now. Don't y'all come over here and get offended, because you know how Scorpios is. They'll fuck around and say something and they meant what they said, but you know the context and how it comes out sometimes, because we very misunderstood. The context of how we put shit, it may seem a little, you'll get what I'm saying, it may seem a little rude, but we don't even really mean it how it came out, but we meant what we said though. We don't mean the delivery, but we meant everything that we said. We meant that shit. We really meant that shit. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button. We over here talk about what Scorpio is really done with you. Now, sometimes they just be kicking that shit. Sometimes they just be trying to take you through that fire. You'll get what I'm saying, and desire. Now, sometimes those reflection, they be meaning this shit. Sometimes a Scorpio, you know they fix, you know they stubborn and shit, you know they from Mars, the planet of war, baby. You know they from Pluto, the planet of mysteries and hidden and shit. They always got a spare in the back of the trunk. Now, at least a couple resumes sitting on the desk, ready to be, y'all get what I'm saying. That's just what I heard. I really don't know that though. I really don't know that, because you know Scorpio is a faithful sign. The real talk, Scorpios are very faithful. Okay, now I'm not saying I ain't got some exes in the back waiting on their ass, waiting for you to fuck up, Craig. Wait for what? For you to fuck up, Craig. I'm just talking shit. I'm just talking a little shit. Reflection. Didn't I tell y'all don't come over here and get offended? Didn't I tell y'all don't come over here and get offended? Because I like to have fun. So the sun. I like to have a little fun. All right. So we finna jump into the mind of a Scorpions. If this is your first time over here with me, I am Sarita and I play a lot. I play a lot, but I be serious though. Now be serious now, okay? So I started this zodiac series off because I noticed that a lot of people try to get on the internet and talk about Scorpios because we misunderstood. They be trying to give us a bad rep, but they not even a Scorpio. They ain't never even walked through that fire. They never even became a fucking eagle, baby. They never even got their wings and shit. They had to go through the fire and become a phoenix, then an eagle. You get what I'm saying? So we be misunderstood. And you know, you could be dating a Scorpio, or you could have dated a Scorpio and they could have left you just, you know, with a lot of questions, a lot of unanswered questions, because they'll do that ghosting game real quick, reflection. So, you know, maybe these videos will help you out a little bit. Maybe these videos, you get what I'm saying, to help you understand that person a little bit. Because Scorpios are really emotional, believe it or not. I know they be trying to act tough. I know they try to act a little hard, but really they emotional as fuck, okay? Because this is a sign of I feel. All right, we're gonna talk more about this in my zodiac breakdown tomorrow, but this is a sign of I feel. They feel everything deeply. If you felt hurt, they feel reflection. The whole world feel like it's coming down on the Scorpio. They may don't show it, but that's how they feel. And Scorpios, they love. When they love, they love real hard. Okay, so with that being said, reflection, we are finna talk about shit. When a Scorpio done with you. When a Scorpio, how do you know when a Scorpio really done though? Because you know they'll play them games. They'll play them games. Scorpio say, I don't give a fuck what I said. That didn't mean you were supposed to go nowhere. I don't give a fuck what I said. That don't mean you supposed to talk to nobody else. I don't give a fuck what I said, because you know they possess. Scorpios like, you belong to me. You belong to me. Did you not know that? Did I need to put a stick on your motherfucking forehead to let you know who you belong to around this bitch? Okay, listen. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. You better play with your mama and your grandma. Don't play with me though. Don't play with me, baby. Okay, listen. That's how the Scorpios is. They possessive as fuck. Okay, so they can be sending out mixed signals sometimes. All right, but Scorpio said you supposed to know me best. You supposed to already know the love run deep. Once you cross this line, once you step over here to the Scorpion land, you gotta know it ain't no going back. You gotta know. Listen, we are one. I have connected with your soul. Your soul is my soul. My soul is a piece of your soul type shit. You get what I'm saying? Reflection is. That's how they be feeling. That's how they be feeling. I'm just trying to tell y'all. Don't judge them. You got to be careful with a Scorpio. You got to be sensitive. Just a little peace with them, man. Just a little peace, okay? Because this is an emotional sign. This is a sign of I feel, reflection, okay? They feel everything deeply. All right, so hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and I had to let y'all know this just for a second. All right, shit, I know how they be acting, but these are emotional beings. Okay, they misunderstood and shit. I'm so misunderstood. They so misunderstood, but we gonna get it together for the rest of the zodiac signs. We finna help them out a little bit, but we finna talk about how to know when a Scorpio is shit when they over with you. Okay, now Scorpios can be some of the nicest people you can come in contact with, some of the most generous people you can come in contact with. They can almost seem like a angel that fell straight from heaven reflection, or they can be that angel that fell straight from heaven reflection. They got a bit, as nice as they are, they have a very dark side. When you, I'll take you there, when you take them, that reflection is no coming back. Is no coming back. That's why they have to watch who they give their heart to, who they give their loyalty to, who they give their love to, because a Scorpio will take it to the fucking edge reflection. They'll fuck around and tip theyself over off the edge just to tip you over too. Listen, I'm just telling you. And it all depends. We got an evolved Scorpio or unevolved Scorpio. Okay, now the unevolved Scorpios, it don't take too much to, you get what I'm saying, turn them to that fallen angel. But the evolved Scorpio is all in them. But they have learned to handle their emotions, and you get what I'm saying, express their emotions just
Let
a
me
little
tell
bit
you
better.
something.
All
If
right.
you are not ready to change and transform, do not date a Scorpio. If you are not ready to have all your beliefs and understandings challenged, do not date a Scorpio. A lot of times in astrology, people talk about the signs that carry a lot of Saturn energy, like Capricorn, and how it's associated with karma, and you'll experience, a lot of karmic lessons whenever you're dealing with energies like that. Even when you stop dealing with them, they kind of carry over. But let me tell you something. The transformation you undergo, the changes that you undergo when you start dealing with a Scorpio is unmatched. Like that Pluto energy is completely unmatched. Whether that Scorpio is toxic or whether they're a genuinely good person, for better or for worse, they are going to change you in some type of way. First and foremost, Scorpios carry the energy of change and transformation. People who have Scorpio significantly in their chart are constantly undergoing some type of transformation in their life. And I ain't gonna lie, as a Scorpio myself, it is quite exhausting. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, which is the planet of change, transformation, death, and rebirth. So that energy is something that is very themed in a Scorpio's life. But the thing about it is, when you connect with the Scorpio on a really deep, emotional, and like spiritual, it's always going to be spiritual level, that is going to impact you too. It's going to impact you because of the things that they say, because of the things that they know, the things that they understand, the things that they go through, the things that you will experience as, a result of being connected with them. Scorpios are also infinitely deep. So if you are connected to a Scorpio on an emotional level, just understand that there's not going to be anything surface level or boring about that connection. It's going to be really intense. It's going to be a learning experience. And again, it is going to change you. See, Scorpios take you into uncharted territory because that's where Scorpios typically exist. Scorpios are constantly exploring what's on the other side of things, like what's beneath the surface, things that people don't see. Scorpios are often very comfortable talking about subjects that people don't usually want to touch on too much because it's uncomfortable for them. People often feel very comfortable expressing their deepest, darkest secrets to a Scorpio. As a Scorpio myself, it be people telling me all they tea, and I be like, hey, whoa, I ain't asked for that. But it's just because, because we know and understand so much about the taboo, we're not judgmental people. Like, we're people that you tell us something, we ain't gonna be surprised by it. Why? Because our mind has already gone there. And a lot of times we've probably already experienced whatever it is that you're telling us. So it's just like, who are we to judge? Like, everybody go through stuff. The other thing about Scorpios too is that when we love really hard. Y'all gotta understand, we don't like people at all. And if we identify you as a person that we're going to connect with, deal with, and love on, we're gonna go all in. We don't usually do the kind of like dipping a toe. Like, no, like we either completely dry or we completely submerged. And when we submerge, when we give you all that love, when we give you all that attention and everything, like it's gonna take you really, really deep into yourself, into the connection, and getting out of it. Like I said, there's toxic people, there's genuinely good people. Regardless of who you're dealing with, it's hard to get out of it. But when you disconnect, if you disconnect, baby, that energy is going to carry over. It's going to be so hard to find anything else that's going to be even a smidge as intense as it was when you was dealing with that Scorpio. Anyway, I could go on about this for hours, okay? But like I said, because of the layer of depth that Scorpios come with, if you're going to get involved with one, just understand you are signing up for some major changes and transformations. So if you ain't ready for that, don't mess with Scorpio.
I think that's well put. If you just listen, if you trying to play around this, that, and the other, listen. If you got an uninvolved Scorpio, it might work. It might work, but I don't see how. Like, if you playing around and Scorpio still messing with you, you gotta know you're not the only one. They probably doing the same shit too. Because the Scorpios, you gotta think they love deeply shit that you wouldn't even think they know. They know reflection. These are they study you. They don't have to be around you to study you. They have studied your every move, any slight change, any slight move, and how you get what I'm saying. Reflection, whether it's communication, whether it's your physical movement, whether it's your routine. A Scorpio is piercing your fucking soul. They know reflection. They
Let's
know.
talk about the
Okay.
dark side of a Scorpio. Now, Scorpios have naturally just intense energy. Like their energy just intense, and some of them don't even try to be. A Scorpio's energy is just intense. Now, y'all know people be forgetting that Scorpios are water signs, which means they're ruled by the moon, and the moon rules your emotions. And when it comes to emotions, a Scorpio is going to feel things and they take everything to heart. Like everything is personal with the Scorpio. Like they take everything to fuck the heart. Because 9 times out of 10, if you got close to a Scorpio, they kind of let their guard down. So they trusted you. Like, and you show them that they can't trust you. Don't give a Scorpio a reason not to trust you. They are fucking low-key psychopaths. Like they can be controlling, possessive, and just like it could just be overwhelming for some. But if you get a Scorpio to have that type of feel over you, like to be obsessed over you, it's very much giving you better do exactly what the fuck you supposed to do, because the moment you fuck up, they are hell bent on revenge. Like one way or another, they're gonna get that get back. They hold grudges like no other zodiac sign, for real. They will make you pay for hurting their feelings. So be careful with a Scorpio.
You better know it, reflection. We may don't get you today. We may don't get you tomorrow. We may don't even get you this month or this year, but just know when you least expect it. And you get what I'm saying? What the fuck going on? It was that Scorpio from a distance. Cause we magnetic and shit. We we magnetic, reflection, okay? Don't let you be ski all up in them, reflection. You know we on YouTube and shit. You know, we on YouTube this shit because you know there's energy. There's energy reflection, okay? And Scorpios are already magnetic. They've been fucked around and spiritually sent some shit your way. They have been spiritually sent some shit your way from a far reflection. That's just how they get it. That's just this is how we do it. That's just how they do reflection. I don't know. We're gonna try to work on it though.
These are
We're
the
gonna get
signs I
paid.
can
We're
tell when
gonna work on
Scorpio
it.
does not
Don't
like
judge
someone.
me.
So if Scorpio is giving off these signs to you, maybe they don't like you. Number one, they act like you're invisible. Scorpios just don't waste energy on people they don't care about. So you're not going to even be there when you're around Scorpio. If they don't like you, they simply will not acknowledge you at all. No eye contact, no interaction, no effort, just nothing from Scorpio. You can literally be in the same room as you and act like you don't exist, act like you're not there. Next, the conversations are real short and cold. Scorpio is into you, they ask you deep questions. Try to keep the conversation flowing. If they only give dry, short answers, seem disinterested in things that you say, that's a clear indication that they don't like you. They may even say yeah or okay. Next, they don't try to figure you out. Scorpios are naturally curious and obsessed with people that they like. If they never ask about your life, never try to understand you, and don't care about your opinions, they don't care about you. Next, they don't get jealous. Scorpios are very fucking possessive. Very fucking possessive. They see you flirting with somebody and don't react at all, they don't fuck with you. Because Scorpios, I have seen Scorpios get out of character over people that they love. I've seen it, and it's nothing pretty. If they like you, Scorpios will make it known that you belong to them. Simple as that. If you got a Scorpio in your life and you're not getting a reaction out of them at all, they don't give a fuck about you, love. Move on. Next, they avoid physical contact. Scorpios love deep, just they're horn dogs, bro. They horn dogs, and they easy as hell. If they never touch you, never lean in close, never try to get close onto you, they don't like you. Scorpios will go even as hard as physically pushing your ass back. Like if you try to fuck with a Scorpio, they don't fuck with you, they will push you off of them because Scorpio like, baby, we don't do that. Keep their private life hidden.
I know a lot of people say Scorpios are secretive anyways, but when Scorpio really likes you, they will open up a little bit. They will share deep secrets with you, trauma, and emotions with you. They keep everything to themselves and just private all the way around. That Scorpio does not like you. Like, say for instance, you ask them, what's been on your mind lately? They say nothing really. That Scorpio doesn't fuck with you. They show no emotion around you. If Scorpio never smiles, never laughs, and just keeps a blank face when talking to you, they don't like you. Scorpios naturally hide their emotions, but when they like you, they will show you flashes and glimpses of it, and it's the most cutest thing ever. You would think they're just so mean and so cold, but they actually are little teddy bears. So if they act cold or robotic around you, they don't like you. Your energy will just feel off. So even though you're in a room with Scorpio, you may be talking to them and you feel a off energy from them, like they can feel cold or distant. It's because they're not interested. When they give those one-word responses and avoid eye contact with you, that Scorpio's not fucking with you, love.
Not at all. I think she hit it on the nail. Not at all reflection. Okay, keep in mind with them one word answers. Oh yeah, you done fucked up. You done fucked up, Craig. You done fucked up.
These
Craig.
are the
Hit the
signs I
like
could
button,
tell
hit
when
the subscribe button if you just got in the bill. We over here talking. Hold on now. We over here talking about Scorpios and how to know when they done with you, when they just no longer interested in your ass reflection, and to understand maybe how y'all got to that point. You get what I'm saying?
Hello, how you doing today?
Because we come with
Now,
warning
before I
signs.
say any more Scorpio, I gotta read you the warning labels because it don't come on the body and we be getting too many complaints. And one thing about us, we don't do no refunds.
Really?
So I hope you listening.
Is he the owner?
Ain't no running back.
Cause he talking crazy.
Trust issues are factory installed. There are no available updates during this time.
So is there a discount?
Privacy settings are set to the max level. To access vulnerability, you will need the company password. It'll just be a few extra dollars.
And we should get that for free.
Warning, this system comes equipped with a built-in lie detector. Stare too long, you will start confessing things.
Ooh, this ain't safe.
Danger, if silent mode is activated, plotting may be in progress.
Why was that installed?
Go ahead, keep talking if you want to.
Man,
Because you're going to be the one, I don't want it no more. No, go ahead.
Janky promoter.
Because you ain't want to listen.
I'll shut up.
As I was saying.
Ooh, how much more you got left?
This system comes packed with one of our best memory softwares.
Okay.
They store receipts like a cashier.
So they don't forget nothing?
Once caught off, access is denied permanently.
Hold on now.
Do you still want to buy a Scorpio?
I'm real, so I can deal with him.
All right then, come on.
He said, listen, ain't no return labels. Once y'all cross that line, baby. Once you cross that line, ain't no return to symbols or none of that shit reflection. He said, listen, let me go and get y'all a warning before y'all come up here fucking with these damn Scorpios. Please, reflection. We just trying to, you get what I'm saying, help the next relationship.
Dealing with a Scorpio,
process.
just know if you play with them, they don't call them the heartbreakers for no reason. A Scorpio is known for breaking people's hearts. And y'all probably thinking, oh, they known for breaking people's hearts in a bad way. No. If you fuck with a Scorpio and you do that Scorpio wrong, you're going to regret it for the rest of your life. And the reason you're going to regret it for the rest of your life is because a Scorpio don't play with people. And what I mean by a Scorpio don't play with people, a Scorpio going to rock with you and they gonna give you some good ass sex. Their sex is gonna be so good, and the sex gonna be so good to you, it's gonna feel like they love you. But if you take them for granted, that Scorpio gonna remove themselves, and then you're gonna be left there crying, wishing that you could get them back. Y'all know that Scorpios are passive aggressive, and they will leave your ass right where you had them fucked up at. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, cherish them, because one thing I know about a Scorpio, and it's 100% fake, silent exits, okay? They will leave your ass and then be passive aggressive and look at you like, oh, what you talking about? I don't know what you talking about. And then you're gonna be sitting there trying to figure it out, and the whole time they laughing at you. And that's why that Scorpio is gonna break your heart.
Scorpio said, don't be coming over here asking me no stupid ass shit. You know what the fuck you did. You made it know that I knew what you was doing when you was doing it, because I wasn't there. But see, I'm psychic and shit. I'm a little P, just a little piece of psychic, especially because you was ski, because you know that's your life force energy. That's energy don't die, just keep going. I be trying to tell y'all reflection. I be trying to tell you at least this reflection. Oh my goodness, anybody else that talks to a Scorpio, I'm just trying to help them. I'm just
What
trying to help
triggers
you a
a
little bit,
Scorpio
just a little
placement's
bit.
crash out? When a Scorpio crashes out, whether it's their sun, moon, or rising, it's an eruption of intensity that's been simmering beneath the surface for a very long time. It's literally so scary. Scorpio placements don't easily let other people into what they're going through, and their emotions run really deep, usually hidden from plain sight. But when they reach a breaking point, their reaction is very raw, it's consuming, and pretty unmistakable. The most common sign of a Scorpio crash out is a sudden and intense withdrawal from people. Scorpios value control, and when feeling hurt or betrayed, their natural instinct is to pull away entirely. This might look like completely ghosting people, vanishing without explanation, or cutting someone off instantly. They retreat into a safe space where they feel safe enough to process their emotions alone, usually with a heavy wall of silence around them, and in this state, they become nearly impenetrable, guarding their pain as they go through it. The second sign of a Scorpio crash out is explosive confrontation. Scorpio placements aren't afraid of diving into that darkness, and when they're pushed to their limits, they can unleash a scary amount of feelings that they've kept bottled up. This can manifest as very passionate confrontations where they lay everything out for you in a very sharp and harsh way, and their words, even if it hurts, will be laced with truth, usually cutting to the matter of what is bothering them. Another indicator of a Scorpio crash out is a complete shift in loyalty or trust. Scorpios are extremely loyal, but when they feel like they've been betrayed, it's like a switch flips. They can sever bonds without looking back, leaving people wondering what even happened. And this is often their way of protecting themselves from further pain, choosing self-preservation over connection. They may even do what feels like an emotional purge, ridding themselves of anything that reminds them of the source of their hurt, whether it's deleting messages, removing photos, or unfollowing people on social media. Now, why are Scorpios crashing out in the first place? There are a few reasons. Number one, which we know, is betrayal or a violation of trust. Scorpio placements hold trust sacred, and when it's broken, whether through infidelity, deception, or emotional abandonment, their reaction is big because they feel violated. They chose you to confide in, to let in, even if just for a little bit, and you violated that trust, and most times they actually internalize the betrayal as a personal failure on their part. Number two, emotional manipulation or a lack of transparency. Scorpios have a deep-seated need for authenticity, and when they sense manipulation or dishonesty, it really disrupts their sense of security. Being lied to or kept in the dark can really push them to crash out because it destabilizes their need for emotional depth. Number three, feeling vulnerable or exposed. Scorpio placements rarely reveal their 100% true selves, and when they feel that their inner world has been exposed without their consent, it can obviously lead to a crash out. This might manifest as intense defensiveness or anger or a need to reclaim control over their boundaries by retreating. And they might even become mistrustful of the people around them, questioning the loyalty and intentions of the people that they once felt close to. Number four, loss of power or control, because control is essential for Scorpios. In any situation that makes them feel powerless can trigger a crash out. When they feel like they're at the mercy of circumstances or people, they might retreat or lash out as a means of reclaiming their agency. And the last reason, the most common stereotype, is intense jealousy or obsession. Scorpio's possessive nature can sometimes lead to intense feelings of jealousy or obsession, especially in romantic relationships. They feel threatened by the presence of another person or perceive their partner's loyalty shifting. Their emotional response can be extremely, scarily overwhelming. This might lead to obsessive thoughts or a need to test the loyalty of their partner, but if they can't gain control, they might detach entirely to avoid any sort of further pain. For more astrology content, follow the Instagram link in the bio or book a reading with me.
Girl, I think he was on point. She was like, listen, y'all out there fucking with a Scorpio. Maybe the Scorpio crashed out on y'all ass. Maybe you had to see the darkness. Maybe they took it to Pluto on your reflection. They brought that Mars energy out of them. She was letting you know, don't think it was unexpected. It was all for a reason. She let you know. You get what I'm saying? We over here talking about when Scorpios, you get what I'm saying? They went to the dark side on you. They said, fuck you, reflection may just ghost you. You just never know. But it was all for a reason. Scorpios don't do shit for no reason. Listen, we misunderstood. We so misunderstood, reflection. We over here trying to get other zodiac signs. Get the other zodiac signs some understanding into our world. Because we really sweet. We really sweet like chicken meat. When I said we really sweet though, seriously, reflection, okay? But some shit we just, no, we just ain't finna go for. So let's keep this going. Let's keep it going. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button if you haven't.
These are the worst parts about dating a Scorpio. Unfortunately, I don't have enough room on my memory card to go exhaustively through this whole list. Actually, I bought a new memory card on Amazon recently. There's actually a category, like a size category. I thought I could just do like, 100 gigabytes. There's actually one that says long enough to record everything that's bad about dating a Scorpio. I was a little surprised. It's a joke. That's a bad joke. I love Scorpios, but unevolved Scorpios, they can be rough in relationships. Number one, they can be so jealous and controlling, and they do it in a way that's very subtle. And they don't even always do this on purpose, or they're not necessarily evil people, but insecurity or a lack of safety or a fear of abandonment can drive them to put on their detective hat and to ask questions, not because like, I care about you and I want to know, but they're like collecting information. They're taking notes in their brain. They're like, you talked to this person, but you told me this. Like always detecting white lies. Anything that can give them an edge on predicting what can happen and avoid potentially getting hurt or getting fooled. It gets to be so toxic for relationships, and it can get out of hand really quickly. Number two can be their passive aggressiveness in relationships. They are a super sensitive sign. They're intuitive. They feel emotions almost like physically. And that can be a great quality. It's a strength. I don't want to twist it. For Scorpio that's not good at emotional self-regulation or communicating, sometimes those emotions get so out of control. And just a small little thing like triggers an ocean of things inside them, or triggers grudges that they've been holding on to. And they struggle between saying nothing or exploding on this whole monologue emotional tangent. And they make something huge over what seems like pretty small, or the opposite. They just completely keep to themselves and they're like, no, I'm fine. And they're clearly not fine, but they won't tell you. They keep withdrawing and sort of like holding out little carrots, letting you know that they're, again, still not fine, but while telling you, I'm fine. That can be really frustrating in a relationship. Number three is this mysterious darkness or this secrecy that a Scorpio can sometimes hold that never totally goes away. In the beginning, mysteriousness, that can be an edge, that can be attractive. But at a certain point, there's certain parts of the Scorpio that feel like they're withholding something from you. Sometimes it's just Scorpio needing to reserve some space to renew themselves and to deal with their intense emotions. But sometimes it can really feel like there's a whole part of this person that you don't know, or there's this giant chunk of experience in their life, even if it is just emotional, that again, they're never really going to openly share, and you're never going to totally be able to touch or engage with. That can be anxiety provoking for a partner or just sad.
We can work on that. Little piece of a reflection, sometimes sometimes Scorpios don't express themselves because they feel like no matter how much I express myself to you, you just not gonna get it. You just not gonna get it. You've been on the beach. You hadn't even put your feet in the water. I'm at the bottom of the damn ocean. I can't explain to you what's at the bottom of the ocean and you ain't even never jumped in that water reflection. I can't get what I'm saying. So Scorpios be like that for a reason sometimes, who they want to express themselves. But at the same time, on the flip side, we got to give the other zodiac signs a chance, Scorpio. They may do understand. They said, shit, who said I got to go to the bottom of the ocean to really experience what you feeling? Maybe I can learn through shit you telling me. Okay, so, it's a pro and a con to everything. All right, so let's keep it going.
Off, not talk to you, you reach out, they hang out with you again. They're not done yet. Because when they're done, what I'm trying to tell you, everybody can try to rethink and try to strategize and go backwards. Everybody can do that. I'm just saying when Scorpio's done, they're not going back. See, the Scorpio cut you off. Let's say you call a week later and then they're in a conversation and they yelling at you, but they're letting you get your point across. They're not done. The reason why I'm saying this, even if you cut them off in the same scenario, they're letting you get their point across, letting you get your point across, they're not done. What I'm saying is this: when they're done, they're not going to let you get your point across. Or if you get your point across, you can't proceed. Or they may not even try to talk to you, block. They answer the phone, they realize who you are, block. Or maybe you pop up and they talk to you for an hour and then you think that you're getting somewhere, or you could meet me next week. We're not going nowhere. They're done. or they may just ignore you. It just depends on the Scorpio how they're going to do this. Some will entertain you and still not proceed. Some will cut you off in mid conversation. Some will not even look at you in public. Some will talk to you in public but tell you you're not going to hang with me. All I'm saying is this. No matter how the Scorpio wants to do this, because they're very mysterious, they can do everything in different ways. They live in the moment, so some people are going to get a different experience from the Scorpio, but everybody's getting cut off. But the way they're getting cut off is different per person, but they're all getting cut off. So one person, Scorpio may cut off, they will never talk to them. A second person they may cut off, they may have conversations every time they see them, but they're never going to hang out with them. Another person, a Scorpio cut off, they don't want to have conversations. But when they cut you off, they're done. They're not going back. It's a wrap. Their mind is made up. They no longer want to expose their vulnerability to be in that relationship, to be in that friendship, to be around that partner, to be in that job, to be in that environment, to be within that family, which means they're not going to compromise. Scorpios can compromise because that's how they make themselves vulnerable when they are in one of those situations. They become a person to compromise. Even when they think that they're done, they may not be done. But I'm trying to tell you, when they know that they're done, it's going to be very difficult for you to proceed. And it may be different because you may have a Scorpio that answers your phone calls. And you keep thinking that, well, if I keep calling them every day and be a different person for 2 months, maybe they'll rethink our friendship. Maybe they'll rethink our relationship. Maybe they'll rethink our work environment. Maybe they'll rehire me. Maybe they will be a family member again. You're not getting none of those. It's just a Scorpio being entertained. Then you have a Scorpio, that same person, but they treat someone else that a different way. When you call, they hang up. When you show up, they walk away. When you say, can we be rehired? They say no. But then they say, well, you entertained the person you cut off over there. And then the Scorpio says, I entertained him, but did I hire him?
Make perfect sense to me. Reflection. It sound like a piece of a scorpion. You ever just sound like a piece of a scorpion for your ass. All right. So what do y'all think about this? We over here talking about how to know when a Scorpio is really done with you. Okay, reflection, because this is a sign that will give you a chance. The chance, especially if they love you, because they love hard, reflection, and they don't open up to too many people. So once they open up to a person, they don't want to lose their person, but at the same time, don't push me because I'm close to the edge. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You know, Scorpios, they emotional and shit. They emotional and shit. And they don't like feeling vulnerable, reflection. Okay, so with that being said, let's keep it going. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button if you haven't already, because we over here talking about my favorite zodiacs, baby. We talking about Scorpio. We talking about that Scorpio.
When a Scorpio female is done with you, I'm telling you, she is done with you. You get nothing, no attention. Well, you know what? We're going to give you a chance. At least this one is. Well, I'm going to give you a chance. I'm going to sit back for quite a while, and I'm going to monitor how you act on your own with no influence. And we're going to see if you're going to act right initially, innately, okay? And then we're going to see how jacked up you are. And then we're going to allow you some time to fix that jacked upness on your own to see if you're going to act right. But after a while, your tail don't act right, we done with you. At least this one. I'm done. You get no attention over here. I'm going to respect you. I'm going to act cordial to you, but you get no attention over here. I'm going to act like you don't even exist.
You heard what Auntie said. Auntie said, listen, I'm going to cook you a sweet apple pie. You hear what I'm saying? I still may entertain just a little piece. Cause I got my eyes and shit on you. Don't know you halfway at the motherfucking door. You don't know I know some shit that I'm not even supposed to be knowing. But keep on now. Keep on. When you heard what Auntie said, she playing that shit, the like button, subscribe button there. Y'all better listen. Y'all better listen. You heard what she said. She don't be playing. Talk
I
your
know
shit.
I made my video about Aquarius is never looking back, but let me tell you about a Scorpio. A Scorpio, you will never see them again.
You will never have a face-to-face with them again. A Scorpio, when they stop talking to you, they will stand on that. A Scorpio can go years, decades without talking to somebody, and they won't think anything of it. Once you get there with a Scorpio, like, they will completely leave you behind, and you will never hear from them again. You will never hear from a Scorpio again. Like, they'll never talk to you again. They're the only, Aquarius and Scorpio, the only two signs in the zodiac who are like that. You can never talk to them again. They'll never speak with you again. You'll never see them again. And you may think, oh, okay, well, no, it's nothing after that.
Reflection. They cut throat. They cold blooded reflection. They cut throat round them damn Scorpions. We gotta work on that reflection. We got a little piece we need to work on that. Listen, every zodiac sign got something to work on. We gotta work on it. But Scorpio said I gave him a chance. I chance free. Shit, what do I look like? Wheel of Fortune over here? Even in Wheel of Fortune, you only get so many chances. I'm just saying, reflection. I'm just saying, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We over here talking about when these Scorpios are done with you. When they said, listen, there will be no more meetings in the bedroom. Listen, I think it's better if we separate. What we gotta do, separate. I'm talking about me and you. Yes, that's a Scorpio for you, baby. They'll fuck around, get to singing on that ass. Okay, this is how they do. They some mysterious creatures. They some mysterious specimens. You know they not even from this planet, so they already adjusted reflection. They already, when I said they not even from this planet, they already adjusting. Okay, so just be careful with them. Tread lightly with them Scorpions. All right, this video is to help y'all understand us just a little bit better. We don't want you to feel like, and look at what I'm saying, you was left out in the dark because it was a reason for the motherfucking season. All right, so with that being said, don't y'all get offended by these videos. We're just over here keeping this shit. Make sure y'all join me on tomorrow as well, reflection, because we're gonna be breaking down every zodiac sign. We're gonna be breaking down every zodiac sign, why they act the way they act. You get what I'm saying, reflection. We finna reveal some of their hidden secrets too. Okay, so with that being said, don't forget to ring that bell so you don't miss out on any notifications, because you never know when I may come live. I may come early rise and I may come late night. You just never know. With Teresa. Until next time, I say.